Hello again, everyone. So today we're actually going to start the practice. As I said before, I'm going to do this in small chunks because really the practice is yours. And if you want to use one of these videos as your practice, that's perfect. And if you want to take time and work with it after I've spoken us through it, also wonderful. If you would like to look at the next video or interchangeable days, there's no rules, there is no wrong way to do this. So I would start, if I were you, in a comfortable sitting position. Now that could be like this, I'm sitting cross-legged. It might for you be with your legs out front, it might even be with your legs to the side, and it might even be on a chair. It's totally fine. Just coming into some sort of sitting position, even for some people, this is more comfortable, and that's okay. So we're just taking a little bit of time to maybe explore some of these different forms, these seated forms, and notice what feels comfortable. I want to highlight something as you're busy doing that, as you're busy just trying out different ways of sitting. I want to highlight that as you feel what's comfortable or what feels right, that is the whole point. There is no greater connection that we're making to anything, to your psychopathology, to your personal narrative. There's nothing greater that we are pursuing as we try out these different forms, maybe hands behind, just trying them out, then feeling. We're letting our minds come into our bodies for a moment or two. It might not stay for very long. We're just going, oh, that's sore on my wrist. That's interesting. That's it. It's just the noticing. At some point in this practice, we are going to start making effective choices of, I want to stay on the sore hand, or I actually choose to not use it because it's not helpful for me. But for now, I just really want you to feel what it feels like to sit in these different forms. Just finding something that feels right for you. If you're sitting on a chair, you maybe want to cross your legs, you maybe want to uncross them. Just see what it feels like. That is the entire point. And it seems so basic and so simple that you might think, well, is this really the whole point of this? I mean, how is this going to work? But when you really think about it and you understand the evidence-based work behind mind and body connection, it's the bringing the mind into one's body that is so hard. And that's why when you do feel, oh, that's uncomfortable, it might go quite quickly, and that's okay. But we're just allowing a quick connection. We're allowing the mind to go quickly into the body and feel something. And that focus on sensation is everything. From us learning to just let our minds focus on sensation, we can move into all those areas I described in the previous video. So by now you might have found what you feel like is an okay position to sit in. It doesn't have to be perfectly comfortable. There's, in a traditional yoga class, one might say, find a comfortable sitting position. For a lot of us, there isn't really a comfortable sitting position, like sore back, sore knees, unflexible, whatever it is. So you don't have to feel that if it's not perfectly comfortable, you're doing it wrong. It's once again just noticing, like, okay, this is probably the best one for me, but I'm noticing my knee here. So then you might want to put your leg out, or however you want to experiment with this form, which is the sitting form.